Well, hello, my little owlets. This is Mama Owl here to bring you a pick a card reading. But this reading is going to entail if you have a question, any question. It could be a yes or no question. It could be anything really. This is supposed to be you picking a pile to answer whatever question you may have. I figured we would just do a quick little pick a card reading today, just for fun, and maybe some guidance to help you out with some questions you might have. So don't forget to like the video or subscribe. That helps me out so I can continue to do this more. So what we have here is we have 4 piles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And I put these cute little owls on there, as you can see. So there's a few different things you can do. First of all, you can, pick a pile by the owl, what color owl you like, which one you feel drawn to the most. It could be just whichever you're like instantly drawn to. It could have nothing to do with an owl. It could be just for some odd reason you feel drawn to this pile or this pile or this pile or this pile. You can also pick more than one pile if you want to. There is no right or wrong thing with that. So something I recommend is you can pause the video and just take a deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Sometimes I like to close my eyes and take a few deep breaths and just ask out loud for my spirit guides to tell me which pile I should pick if I'm having a hard time choosing. Another thing you can do is you can do like a picker wheel online. Sometimes that helps too. But overall, your intuition isn't going to steer you wrong. It's not. So if you pick a pile and it, don't worry about it being wrong or right or stressing about, oh no, did I pick the wrong one? Because like I said, your intuition isn't going to steer you wrong. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to, and we will get started with pile 1. Pile 1, you picked out the little green owl, or you just felt drawn to this pile. And you got ask for help from others. So whatever it is that's going on in your life right now, or whatever question you had, it's saying that the best way to resolve whatever issue you may have, or maybe you're trying to obtain information for something, or maybe you need direction towards something. It's saying to ask for help from others. It could be anything really. Like maybe you're trying to learn how to do something. Maybe you've been mulling over starting a new hobby, or whether to start going to school or start that business. It could be anything. It's saying that the best answer that they can give you is to ask help from others. Now, I know sometimes it's hard to ask help from others. I'm the same way. That's something I'm forever working on. I'm such an independent person that it literally causes me pain to ask for help. So I understand. But it's okay to ask for help from people, because I'm sure there's been plenty of times you've helped others in your lifetime, and they were very grateful for that. And, the universe placed you there for a reason to help those people. So sometimes people are in our life for a reason, because they have something that they know that we need to know. You never know. So that's the answer to your question. Ask for help from others. So that was pile 1. We are moving on to pile 2. You got the little blue birdie, little blue owl. Let's see. And the card for pile 2 is communicate clearly. So sometimes, there's different situations in life that maybe, whatever the question you asked that you needed answered when choosing this pile 2, maybe you're nervous to ask somebody something. Maybe you're nervous to have a discussion with somebody, or maybe you're wondering how it will go, whatever that might be. It's saying that the best way to deal with the situation that you were asking about or question is to communicate clearly. Now, communication isn't necessarily just telling somebody, your side of things, and how you feel, or what it is that you're asking for. I mean, there's more to communication than just you clearly stating those facts. But communication also is a matter of comprehension as well. So you need to make sure that whatever it is that you're involved in, that you were asking about, and this is the answer to your question for, in regard to communicating clearly, that you are working on comprehending the information you receive just as much as you are trying to clearly communicate the information you need to ask or give to another individual. So hopefully this helps you out. That is the answer to pile 2. And for pile 3, you picked out this cute little orange owl. Let's see. And your question, the answer to your question is no. Whatever that might be, sometimes no isn't a good answer. Sometimes no isn't a bad answer. But regardless of what that might be, how you feel about that, how that is pertaining to whatever your question may be. If it's something you were hoping for a yes for, don't get discouraged. I know you might be feeling a little disappointed right now, but sometimes things are not meant for us that we want to be meant for us. But a lot of times it's because there's something better for us than what we're asking for. If no is a good answer for you, then, obviously that's great. But sometimes whatever we're looking for or we're asking for in life, whether that's should I date so-and-so? Should I apply for such and such job? Should I start such and such business? Should I go to college for this instead of that? Whatever it is. Even though we have high hopes for those things, sometimes at this moment in our life, that's not what's best for us, because there might be something better on the horizon. So for those of you that were hoping for a no, that's wonderful. For those who are disappointed, don't worry, it'll be okay. It could be just a matter of just not at this time, So that's the answer for pile 3. And for pile 4, we have this little red owl. And you got listen to your intuition. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, your intuition isn't ever going to steer you wrong. Lots of times, that feeling in our gut, that little hunch we have, sometimes things will just pop into our head out of nowhere, and we'll be like, oh, that's just a crazy idea. Lots of times that's your intuition telling you what you need to know. There's so many different things to intuition. There's, like with your gut, you had a feeling. Sometimes you will hear things that will give you a sign from your intuition. Sometimes you'll smell things. Sometimes you'll taste things. There's just so much to it that people don't realize. So what this is telling you for the answer to your question, whatever your question or whatever it was you were wanting to know about might be, you really need to learn to listen to your intuition, because it's not going to steer you wrong. Whatever you're thinking right now, and maybe this is just you needed confirmation. Like, you pretty much knew already. You know the answer already. You do. But you just needed something as a clarification, as a confirmation, to let you know that whatever it is that you're thinking, you're probably correct and you're right on the money with it. So hopefully that answers your question. Pile 4. So that is our pick a card reading for today in regards to asking a question and receiving an answer. Again, my name is Julie, but you can call me Mama Owl. This is Mama Owl's Tarot. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out. I hope this answers your question, and I hope it helped you out somehow. It was just a fun little thing I wanted to do this evening. So yeah, I love you all, and you have a good evening.